Like we need to release oil from the strategic reserves.
Mm.
This will be having more stabilizing
Right.
for the markets.
If you could allow me, I have
Sure.
over the phone right now
Yeah.
respectable Dr. Ali Islam, former head of the Atomic Energy Authority. Good morning, Dr. Ali.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
Thank you.
Let us now take a deeper look or a more detailed information about how critical is the Strait of Hormuz to global economy. I know it's a naive question. It's now one of the most naive questions, but still we have to get it in explicit details to the people. Why is it considered one of the most world-sensitive economic checkpoints?
That's true, actually, because this is a very important aspect that proves how volatile and maybe some independent resource that we can depend on this sustainably. And if you see that the oil price is getting very much higher, it affects every aspect of the life. And some countries are really dependent on this source, like Japan, South Korea, and several parts in Asia. And it is important to prove that we have to look after alternatives.
Exactly.
And,
I need to get in here because we were talking. I was supposed to ask you that question immediately. We were talking with Dr. Heba Hamza with us now about the alternatives that we could find. There is nothing impossible, Dr. Ali. This is a law of physics. There is nothing impossible in life. But where could we find the alternatives? And also, let us talk about the pace of time. What could be the alternatives?
The alternatives are really, as Professor Hamza said, it is very identified, and Egypt has really took over all these alternatives since many years, and recently in a very intensive way to look at resources which are with base load and independent, and actually it is not really renewable. For example, it's not renewable. It has reserve of uranium and reserve of this nuclear material can last for many years, far more than the fossil, really non-renewable source. It will end at some time. So it is important to have concentrate on these alternative sources, and Egypt has privileges for this location in terms of the reserve, in terms of the resource, that we have enough wind over the country, and it is valuable to have this source, the wind, renewable energy, which is wind, mainly wind and solar energy, either thermal or photovoltaic, and also the material for manufacturing these components are available in the country. So with the
in which country? In Egypt? Are we talking about Egypt? Are available in Egypt the materials?
Egypt has the material and minerals in different parts of the country. For example, white sand. White sand is the pure silicon,
exactly.
Which can be what we say silicon doping to manufacture the wafer for photovoltaic. And so it is an important aspect that we have to support the use of peaceful applications of nuclear energy. Of course, the nuclear energy production in the nuclear power plant authority is a very important aspect that we started to build in several years. It has very advantage aspect that provides
Right.
load over the Syrian Nile.
Exactly. On this note, of course, Dr. Ali Islam, former head of Atomic Energy Authority, would like to thank you so much, and you have a good day.